I was actually in a meeting of a committee that I serve on here at school. And this particular committee we were talking about ways to make education more relevant and responsive to students. And we were really looking for a class that would function like this one does. Very discussion-based, a lot of autonomy for students in terms of what they want to learn, what's meaningful to them. And we kind of looked for classes in the Wake County course catalog that would fit that need. And we found this one, and it was very much, it was a pretty open-ended class. It's about, just learning about the human experience and how it's been portrayed through art, through literature, through, any kind of textual portrayal. And we thought, okay, I think this would allow us the room to kind of do the kind of class that we want to do. So I wrote up a description for it, and we put it on the schedule just to see if there was student interest, and it got enough student interest to be added to the master schedule this year.
Well, the introduction video that they had seemed really interesting, learning about people and sexuality and stuff like that.
Because there's no other class to join, so I joined this one. I came in late.
Well, because first of all, the name of the class is Human Experience, I was thinking it might emphasize on how experience changes people in a good or a bad way.
I didn't really choose to, the school did, but I don't regret it.
A lot of the times we talk about nihilism and how we feel about certain issues. Like one time we talked about terrorism. Those were deeply personal, and I think a lot of people brought a lot of good evidence to the table, and also we engaged in really professional debates about those kinds of things.
Politics, cults and all that stuff, I love that.
We kind of just talk about the fundamentals of what it means to be human and how it's different from, I guess, everything else on Earth and every other living thing. And I don't know, I don't really have a favorite thing, but I like it when I have to question everyday things that I do, so that's pretty cool.
I hope it can be a place where students have the freedom to explore subjects that they are interested in academically, intellectually, kind of explore their passions a little more fully, build relationships with each other. I think that's actually a really important part of the class too, that you all have become so close. I hope that that will stick with you as you go through college. There's some seniors in this class, but there's a lot of younger students too. So what I hope this class can be for Green Hope is a forum for discussion and inquiry, an example that project-based learning really works. And what I hope it can be for you all personally is that I hope you found something out about yourself or about the world that you care about, and I hope that you've forged relationships with each other that will continue.
This class can achieve a lot in terms of building a community and really learning in this new day and age how to talk with people that you might not necessarily agree with, but you will have to work with in maybe a professional setting or just a public setting. It really teaches you how to form friendships.
I think it can inform a lot. It definitely makes people more aware of their different surroundings and the people around them.
A place where I don't have to censor myself.
It means a lot to me because this is the first class where I've ever shared personal experiences and just my background in history, which I've never done before at any of the other high schools I've been to.
It's actually impacted me a lot. And high school's been kind of tough because I'm new to this school, but it's a really comforting environment, and I have it for first period, and it just brightens up my day, and I can just be happy for the rest of my class.
This class is, at its core, I think it's a safe space. I think it's really let people open up and really get to know each other better than they would normally, because it is a place where you can be yourself and you can connect to others in a way that not a lot of other classes, I guess, allow. And I think even in all her classes, Miss Nation really does a good job of like just letting it be a safe space. And we're really like able to be heard, and she listens to us, and so that makes us feel more comfortable around each other. And because of that, I think it's easier for us to learn here. And so, you know, we aren't focusing on one topic exactly. We get to learn like how to be a well-informed citizen of the world. And so it's not just like you're learning English or you're learning math. It's like these are topics that are going on in the world around us.